world of pro-level trading at Fission 4 Pips.
So today I'm going to teach you guys how to choose a broker properly. Alright, so a lot of new traders, even old school traders, some type of experienced traders, don't even understand how to choose a broker properly. Nice, you need to understand the difference between an A-book broker and a B-book broker. I understand brokers have conflict of interest. It's just the B-book have a little more than the A-book. But the A-book is much better to use. Now, you have to understand the landscape of a broker business and how they make their money. So you will not fall for all the things that they want the retail traders to do. Now, a broker is a necessary evil. We need the broker. The broker is the medium between us and the financial markets. So we have to use them. But you need to understand how they make their money, how the landscape and the infrastructure of their business is designed, because they could trade against you. They could something called data business. They could sell your data to the hedge funds, to the investment banks, and they could trade against you, right? So you want to make sure that you're using a broker where you already have enemies to fight in financial markets, which is the market makers and all the manipulations that take place there. So you don't want to have this as an enemy also, and then you have to fight the ones inside financial markets. Try to limit this one, and then you could just deal with the rest in financial markets, okay? So A-book brokers, when you choosing a broker, you will ask them in the live chat, are you an A-book broker? Are you licensed? Are you regulated? Nice. That's the main thing you want to find out. Are you A-book? Are you licensed? Are you regulated? Number two, low spreads. You want tight spreads. You want low spreads. You don't want to be paying a lot of upfront costs to take a trade. So you want low tight spreads so you can get your trade activated and price is not wide. And, if you're using pending orders or limits or even a stop loss, wide spreads can affect how price fluctuates around your pendants, around your stop loss. So you want, even when taking entries, you can get triggered a good way of where you set your price limit to be. So you want low spreads, right? That's what we're looking for when we're looking to choose good brokers. The next thing, we want good leverage. We are building portfolios, so we want good leverage. 1 to 1,000, 1 to 2,000, 1 to 3,000, 1 to 500 for the least. Nice, 1 to 500, they can't take too much positions because if all of them go in a little drawdown at one time, you can find yourself getting into margin trouble, get margin call, the broker will close out the trades that have the biggest losses on them. When you have 1 to 1,000, you could take on a little more leverage, you could take on, you could have a good decent amount of positions, and you can hold a little more drawdown without getting into margin trouble and margin call and all of that. Nice, so you want good leverage, that's what you're looking for. Other than that, deposit withdrawals. You want good deposit options, you want good withdrawal options. Nice, most of the brokers today have deposit options, crypto, where you can use a TT, buy crypto, fund your trading account, trade, withdraw back to your crypto wallet. Nice, and then you can sell the crypto, get TT dollars for it, or you can use a crypto card and you can liquidate your own crypto into cash. Nice. Other than that, the bank cards in Trinidad and Tobago do not work. They limit and restrict the bank cards from funding trading accounts, so it will not work on brokers. If you're outside of Trinidad, you're probably in other countries in the Caribbean, you're in the US, you might be able to use a debit card, a credit card, still fund a trading account. Other than that, you can use Skrill, Necteller, wire transfer. You could use different options. What I like to do, once I'm testing out a new broker, I like to put some funds on there, so I'll put $1,000 on that broker, and immediately I'll just withdraw 300, just to see how the process works, how fast it is. So I know when I start a trade and make money, I know what the withdrawal process is. Nice. So you want to see good deposit options, and you want to see good withdrawal options and function. The other thing you want to assets, pairs, instruments. You want to know if the broker will allow you to trade the things that you want to trade. So whether it's indices, commodities, stocks, precious metals, majors, minors, exotics, whatever the case may be, you want to make sure that they're allowing you to trade, and then you want to see the pip count, because some brokers will not allow you to trade certain assets or instruments under a standard lot. Some brokers will allow you to use micro, mini, etc. Alright, so you always have to look at how they count it. Some brokers count it as thousands of pips, like on indices. Some brokers count it as hundreds of pips. Nice, so you always want to know that. And swaps, well, swaps is not really important, but we understand cost of business. So swaps is if you hold trades over a period of time, you have to pay swaps or holding trades overnight. Nice if you're swing trading and stuff, you're holding trades over a period of time. Swaps will be involved, but that's minor. But these are the main things that we look for when choosing a good broker. Now, number one, a book broker, are you licensed? Are you regulated? Nice. Number two, low spreads. Yes, that's what we want. We want low spreads. Yeah. Leverage. Yeah, we want good leverage so we can build a good portfolio long short and we can hold a little drawdown without being affected with our margin. Nice. Deposit. Good deposit option. Good withdrawal option. Nice. Asset spares. Yes, we want to make sure you're allowing us to trade the things that we want to trade. Good pip count. Nice. We can use a certain lot size on it and everything is fine. And swaps, well, we hold in trades overnight. We just pay our dues. That's okay. Nice. We don't pay any taxes, tax free. You know, there are small fees for transferring and there's spreads and swaps and commissions. Those things are minor because we don't really pay no big taxes in any type of way. If the broker charging fees, commissions, swaps, whatever, they will handle stuff for their clients. Nice. But we don't pay any big taxes or anything like that. Nice. If you withdraw 10,000, we pay a small fee. Right. All our money is ours and we can exchange it from there and do our thing. Another thing I want you guys to understand is that not because you're using a broker with all these characteristics means you're going to be a successful trader, a good trader, or you're going to make money. The broker like people who like to click, trigger happy, like to trade, scalp, they trade and scalp the market all the time. Just because the market is said to be $7 trillion, open 5 days a week, 24 hours a day, 24/7, right? They think they could just go and click, click, click. That fills the broker pocket. It doesn't fill the retail trader pocket. Nice. So not because the market is open 24/7, fluctuating up and down means you should be trading at any time, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. You don't want to practice that. You have to understand the landscape of the broker business and rise above what they want retail traders to do. So you can, and you have to have the right education. You need to have the right education. None of these characteristics in your trading is going to help you. None. Yeah? None of these characteristics in your trading is going to help you to really succeed and become a consistently profitable trader long term. We're just trying to limit the conflict of interest going into financial markets by using these brokers with these characteristics that we are looking for. Nice. You need the right information. So people reach out to me because they see me successfully trading. They see long term, we're making money. We have this approach. Yeah, we're very good at what we do. And then they'll reach out to me, Joe, what broker do you use? So them have some old retail day trading scalping strategy. And because they see me making money using this broker, they want to come and use this broker thinking that they will make money. Some people change 10, 5, 5, 15, 20 different brokers thinking that the trading will become better. If you have the wrong thing, you're not going to make it. Yeah? You're going to get sucked into all the bad things. Nice. And the broker could trade against it, could sell their positions to the hedge funds, the investment banks. So you need professional education. You need the right information and the right education. That's what you get from us too at Fishing for Pips. So if you like what you learn here, subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys would like to see again. Nice. Stay focused. Learn the right thing. Get the proper knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Become successful traders. See you guys on the next one. Stay blessed.
Stay sharp. Subscribe to Fishin' 4 Pips for institutional insight.